Floaters are an offshoot of what we teach in the Know Your Orbit chapter. The principle is that you move parallel with the poi's trajectory, temporarily pausing its rotation relative to your hand. If you don't like the physics speak, just think that by moving your hand along with the poi, you make it float. Thanks to our friend Ronan, who has really helped drive creativity with these types of moves. Floating up, down, and across are all different because of the effects of gravity. The easiest one to start with is floating across the bottom. Begin with a pendulum. When the poi head reaches the exact bottom of its orbit, move horizontally along with it, keeping your hand directly above the poi head. When you stop moving your hand, go back to a pendulum. Then try to float back to where you started. The next step is spinning into it. Spin your poi, then as it reaches the bottom of the orbit, float it across. Stop your hand's motion abruptly so the poi keeps going, and start spinning it again. Now we'll float upwards. Have a poi in each hand, but leave one hanging loose to check your accuracy. Start from a pendulum that reaches exactly horizontal on each side. When you're ready to float, give it a little extra push as it swings up, and when it reaches horizontal, lift your hand straight up along the length of your hanging poi. Since you're working against gravity, your hand starts moving quickly, then slows down until it stops completely at the top. Do this a few times, then move on to swinging into it. Again, start lifting your hand precisely when the poi reaches the side of its orbit. Now we'll float down. Use your free hand and poi to guide your accuracy. Do the pendulum first. The difference now is that your hand starts slowly down, accelerates to match gravity, then stops abruptly when you reach the bottom. Try swinging into it, lowering your hand as the poi head swings up to a stop. Those are the basics. Now, let's take it to the next level. To float across the top, start by giving your swing a little extra energy on a slightly upward slanted trajectory. Wait for a brief moment until the poi head orbits to almost directly over your hand, then move your hand horizontally to float. As you wait for it, though, don't ever let the poi head get ahead of your hand or it'll start to fall. If anything, keep your hand slightly in front of the poi head. In the Stalls and 0 Point chapter, you learn to stall horizontally. From there, floating down is a good continuation. Learn it with both hands so you can float them at the same time or alternately. Here are some more patterns with both poi. Also, use an up or down floater to change the level of your spinning. There are lots more floater patterns with both poi still waiting to be discovered. Keep exploring.